In a world where compact firepower keeps getting smarter, lighter, and faster, these new generation mini crossbows bring the kind of precision that once belonged only to full-size rigs. Each build steps forward with its own attitude, its own engineering voice, and its own purpose. This lineup highlights the models that deliver the sharpest shots, the smoothest handling, and the most dependable control in real-world use. All product links are waiting for you in the description. Let's jump in. EK Revo 7. Revo 7 is a compact, tactical repeating crossbow known for its rapid fire capability, innovative lever-action cocking system, and modular design. It carries a draw weight of 90 pounds, paired with a power stroke just over 5.5 inches, all stretched across a frame measuring roughly 22.7 inches in length. That combination keeps the bow light, maneuverable, and steady enough for quick snapshots or controlled, deliberate shots. A 7-shot speed magazine sits on top, built with an anti-dry fire system that protects the bow and keeps every cycle clean and safe. The trigger holds a pull weight of about 3.5 pounds, giving the shooter a crisp break that feels natural even through long sessions. An extended Picatinny rail and adjustable AR-style stock create room for red dots, scopes, or any custom setup you want to dial in. The limb system is modular, letting you switch draw weights from roughly 30 pounds up to 120 pounds, depending on whether you need light backyard practice or serious hunting punch. A bolt saver target comes with it to keep bolts from getting damaged during practice. FMA Supersonic REV. Supersonic REV hits the field like a pocket-sized rocket, delivering the kind of punch most shooters expect from full-size bows. Its reverse cam layout transforms a compact pistol body into a high-energy weapon, sending bolts downrange with surprising force for something this small. Its power comes from a reverse cam system, designed to pull maximum energy out of limited space. A draw weight of 120 pounds drives the standard model to roughly 420 feet per second, keeping shots accurate across long backyard and field distances. The tactical version shifts a bit of that top-end speed for fast follow-up rhythm at about 340 feet per second. Even with this performance, it stays light, small, and easy to handle. Many setups include an adjustable stock that steadies the bow without slowing movement in tight areas. One of its biggest advantages is the integrated magazine that holds as many as 6 bolts and feeds each shot automatically, creating a smooth, semi-automatic firing flow. EK Archery Vlad. EK Archery Vlad snaps into action as an ultra-compact repeating pistol crossbow built for rapid fire and modular upgrades, hitting the sweet spot between tiny handheld shooters and full tactical rigs like the Adder. It runs an 8-bolt magazine that feeds cleanly into the chamber, giving the shooter quick follow-up capability without breaking grip or rhythm. The folding stock works as the cocking system, snapping open into a sturdy lever that charges the limbs with one controlled pull, making the Vlad surprisingly quick to cycle for its size. Its design focuses on versatility. The company ships it with 2 limb sets rated at 60 pounds and 90 pounds, while a lighter 30-pound option is available for casual backyard shooting. This lets the Vlad shift easily between recreational target use and close-range small game capability when equipped with the heavier limbs. The frame breaks down without tools in a matter of seconds, folding into a compact shape that fits discreetly into packs or small cases. A speed loader supports rapid reloads, usually keeping each shot spaced at roughly 3 seconds. Ballista Bat. Ballista Bat hits with the shock of a full-size crossbow, packed into a metal, self-cocking pistol frame, delivering unexpected power and speed from a weapon this small. The frame is slim, lightweight, and deliberately shaped to move fast in tight spaces, giving shooters a tool that feels more like a tactical sidearm than a traditional bow. Even with its small footprint, the Bat sends bolts downrange with surprising authority, delivering clean impact and steady flight. The draw system is smooth and quick to cycle, making it easy to keep the bow in action without slowing the shooter down. A built-in safety system prevents misfires, while the trigger offers a clean, predictable break that keeps shots controlled and consistent. The rail accepts red dots or compact optics, letting shooters tailor the setup for backyard practice, pest control, or close quarters field use. EK Archery Cobra System R9. R9 arrives as a compact recurve weapon built for fast movement and instant readiness, blending the feel of a handheld pistol crossbow with the punch of a full-size recurve design. Its self-cocking action sits at the heart of everything, turning a single pull of the integrated lever into a smooth, one-handed draw that loads the bow with surprising speed. The R9 uses a bottom-mounted cocking lever that handles its 90-pound limbs effortlessly, giving shooters a quick way to stay loaded without strain or delay. That power drives 7.5-inch carbon bolts to speeds reaching 240 feet per second, offering far more force than traditional pistol-style options while keeping the entire setup lightweight and responsive. Its modular design gives the R9 a tactical edge. Multiple Picatinny rails line the frame, ready for sights, foregrips, lights, lasers, or upgraded stocks. The limbs and stock can be removed using 2 simple pins, allowing the entire system to pack down for travel or storage while staying compliant with regions that require a crossbow to be non-operational during transport. Comfort comes from an ergonomic frame and a well-shaped pistol grip that keeps the bow steady in the hand. A textured foregrip adds control during fast shots, while a quick detachable sling mount lets the shooter carry it securely on the move. Safety is reinforced by a patented trigger design that guards against accidental firing, supported by a durable string and compression fiberglass limbs built to withstand repeated use in real conditions. Wicked Ridge Warrior G3. Ridge Warrior G3 comes out of 10 Points American Workshop as a light, tough, and ready-to-move hunting weapon built for shooters who want dependable power without extra bulk. Its frame keeps the weight down to 6 6/10 pounds, making it easy to shoulder in tight brush or long sits, while still pushing bolts to speeds reaching 320 feet per second. The limbs draw at 155 pounds and work through a 13.5-inch power stroke, giving the Warrior G3 a clean, controlled shot that holds steady across real hunting distances. Its semi-skeletal stock, molded from Poly 1 on-force and finished in mossy oak breakup country, keeps the bow durable but light in hand. Control comes from a 3.5-pound T3 trigger that engages safety automatically, paired with a pass-through foregrip and extended finger guards that keep your hand secure, even in cold or wet weather. The built-in dry fire inhibitor blocks the bow from releasing unless a bolt is fully seated, giving hunters an added layer of protection in the field. At 37 3/4 inches long and 19 inches axle to axle when cocked, Ridge Warrior G3 balances power and maneuverability, turning into a capable hunting companion built to handle rough conditions without slowing you down. EK Adder Carbine. EK Archery System drops in as the first true tactical repeating crossbow, a carbine-style beast that blends lever-action cocking with a multi-shot magazine for fast, relentless firing in a compact frame. The top loading magazine feeds each bolt automatically, and the undergrip cocking lever cycles the next round with one smooth motion. With practice, the shooter can empty the magazine in seconds, giving the Adder Carbine a fire rate that feels unreal for a crossbow this small. The frame carries an adjustable AR-style stock, a full set of Picatinny rails, and a front grip that keeps handling stable during fast shooting. The limbs push out roughly 270 feet per second, delivering strong performance for close-range hunting and recreational shooting. It breaks down quickly for travel, letting shooters pack it without drawing attention or taking up real space. Earlier versions used a 5-shot magazine, while newer revisions like the Adder V2 and V3 bring stronger limbs, smoother cycling, and an 18-shot magazine that turns it into a true repeater. It fires short 7.5-inch carbon bolts that feed cleanly through the system, giving it the feel of a compact tactical launcher rather than a classic crossbow. FX Ranchero Arrow. FX Ranchero Arrow hits the scene as a compact, high-powered arrow shooting airgun, turning a quiet PCP pistol into a portable crossbow that launches arrows with surprising force and precision. This compact powerhouse launches small arrows with impressive speed, giving hunters and target shooters a tool that blends accuracy, mobility, and stealth. Its pneumatic system delivers consistent energy with every pull, keeping arrow flight steady and predictable, even at the upper limits of pistol range. The ergonomics feel natural from the first grip. Balanced weight distribution, a sculpted pistol hold, and a trigger tuned for crisp release. A built-in moderator helps keep noise down, adding a level of stealth that makes the Ranchero Arrow a serious field companion. The integrated rail supports optics for anyone wanting tighter grouping or extended reach. Steambo AR6 Stinger II delivers the energy of a carbine-style repeater, with a rugged build that feels ready for real action the moment it's shouldered. Its frame is molded from glass-reinforced polymer, giving the bow a tough exterior while keeping weight low for fast, confident handling. Up top sits a built-in magazine that holds 6 shots, feeding the system smoothly for continuous fire. The adjustable AR-15 M4 style buttstock locks into your shoulder with familiar ergonomics, making it easy to maintain stability shot after shot. The Stinger carries open front and rear sights for instant alignment, while a top Picatinny rail is ready for red dots. A full-length lower rail accommodates vertical grips, flashlights, or any tactical accessory setup a shooter prefers. The bow also features an internal storage compartment, along with side ports for compact lasers or additional attachments. The package arrives with a vertical foregrip, 6 practice arrows, 2 strings, and a stringing aid. In trained hands, its practical accuracy pushes out to roughly 100 feet, giving this compact crossbow a real working range despite its small footprint. Lancehead F1 Lancehead F1 is a premium limbless crossbow built around one of the most unusual firing systems in the modern archery world. Instead of wide limbs, it uses a torsion drive micro limb setup made from coated carbon steel, working like a compact coiled spring. This creates a profile that stays just 3.9 inches wide at all times, drawn or undrawn, giving the shooter a crossbow that carries more like a streamlined gun than anything traditional. There is no limb sweep, no snagging, and no bulk hanging off the sides. Performance stays impressive for such a tight design. The system can push a 325 grain bolt at roughly 370 feet per second while maintaining a draw weight of 170 pounds, supported by a long power stroke that keeps energy delivery smooth and consistent. It feels controlled, steady, and noticeably different from the vibration you get from standard limb-driven bows. A built-in U-tune service system lets the shooter swap strings or fine-tune tension in the field using the cocking winch and basic tools, removing the need for a bow shop. In the United States market, the full setup usually comes in at around $1,999, marking it firmly as a high-end, precision-built crossbow. Excalibur TwinStrike Excalibur TwinStrike arrives as the first recurve crossbow built to fire 2 full power shots back-to-back, using an over and under dual rail system with independent triggers that deliver an instant, accurate follow-up without any reload delay. At its core is dual fire technology, built around 2 independent firing systems inside one compact frame. Each system uses a match-grade 4-pound trigger, with the front trigger releasing the top rail and the rear trigger sending the lower rail forward. Both are tuned for consistent accuracy and tight groupings across real-world hunting distances. Ceasefire technology adds a layer of safety by locking the crossbow until an arrow is correctly loaded. Rhino knock arrows give a clear click when they seat into place, ensuring the TwinStrike will only fire when everything is lined up and secure. True to Excalibur's recurve style, the limbs are simple, durable, and built to handle rough conditions, while keeping the TwinStrike compact enough for tight blinds, thick cover, and quick movement. What sets the TwinStrike apart is its instant follow-up capability. If the first arrow deflects, if an animal shifts, or if a second chance appears, the next shot is available in a fraction of a second with no motion and no delay. It typically ranges from about $2,000 to slightly above $2,200. Delivering a level of practicality and power rarely offered in a single hunting weapon. WT Mini Striker. WT Mini Striker fires in with the attitude of a pocket-sized powerhouse, delivering some of the fastest, hardest-hitting performance ever packed into a compact pistol-style crossbow. The lightweight chassis keeps the bow nimble, but every shot carries enough punch to make the mini striker more than a toy. Its draw system is designed for effortless cycling, letting shooters load and fire with smooth, repeatable control. The compact design fits easily into packs, glove boxes, and small storage spots, making it a favorite for anyone who wants real performance without the bulk of a full-size crossbow. An integrated rail system gives room for optics or tactical add-ons, while the grip and trigger layout create a familiar, comfortable hold that stays steady through repeated shots. Ravin R18. R18 drops into the crossbow world with a layout that barely resembles anything else on the market. Its vertical limb design and ultra-slim frame handle more like a compact bullpup carbine than a traditional bow, making it one of the easiest crossbows to run inside ground blinds, tree stands, or any tight hunting setup. Its signature edge comes from the verti-coil cam system. The limbs flex vertically, while the cams spin a full 720 degrees, collapsing the bow to a razor-thin profile when cocked. The bow measures just about 1 1/3 inches axle to axle at full draw and roughly 4 3/4 inches wide overall, giving hunters room to move without bumping into anything. Despite its size, it carries real power. It sends arrows at around 330 feet per second and delivers roughly 85 foot-pounds of energy on impact. The integrated VersaDraw crank handles both cocking and decocking with about 12 pounds of effort, keeping the process smooth and controlled. Accuracy comes from 2 signature systems. The track trigger moves along the rail and clips directly to the string for consistent, clean nock travel. The frictionless flight setup keeps the arrow and string floating above the rail, so nothing scrapes, drags, or slows the shot down. It weighs only about 6 pounds, stretches to 25 inches with the stock attached, and shrinks to around 18 inches without it. K-Archery Cobra System Siege 300. Siege 300 is a self-cocking compound crossbow built for speed and ease of use, featuring a lever-action cocking mechanism integrated into its frame. It launches arrows at up to 300 feet per second with a draw weight adjustable from 115 pounds to 150 pounds. It uses the Cobra system underlever design, allowing quick and effortless cocking between shots by leveraging the shooter's body weight. The crossbow is constructed from high-strength polymer, with a metal rail, cocking lever, and durable compression fiberglass limbs. Included accessories are a 4x magnification scope or an illuminated red dot sight, a tactical foregrip, adjustable stock, shoulder strap, string wax, and 3 15.5-inch arrows. For faster follow-up shots, it supports an optional 7-arrow or 8-arrow repeating magazine kit. Safety is ensured with an anti-dry fire trigger mechanism that prevents firing without an arrow loaded. Priced at $500, Siege 300 delivers powerful, reliable performance in a compact, user-friendly design. Adderini 3-dimensional printed pistol. Adderini steps into the pistol world with the spirit of a handmade tool and the punch of modern 3-dimensional printing. Its lightweight frame is crafted for quick handling, giving shooters a compact sidearm that feels natural in the hand and fast on the draw. Even with its printed construction, the Adderini delivers steady performance, pushing bolts with enough force to make it a practical option for small game shots, backyard practice, or tight range control. The loading system stays simple and direct, letting the shooter focus on placement rather than mechanics. Its modular design allows for easy upgrades. Grips, limbs, and accessory rails can be swapped or tuned to match personal preference. The trigger has a clean pull, and the compact limbs keep the pistol quiet and discreet during use. Built for shooters who value creativity, portability, and real-world function, the Adderini proves that 3-dimensional printed gear can still hit with purpose.